Outlander is a phenomenal success around the world, with both the novels by Diana Gabaldon and the Starz television series capturing the imagination of legions of fans. But why did the Outlander TV series almost never happen, and why was it rejected by some of the major American broadcasters before finally getting the green light? Starz series Outlander continues to go from strength to strength, with fans spellbound by the epic love story of Jamie, played by Sam Heughan, and Claire Fraser, Katrina Balfe. The show is adapted from American writer Diana Gabaldon's best-selling books of the same name, which were first published in the early 90s. However, the television series almost didn't happen and was turned down by many networks before finding its home on American broadcaster Starz, which was relatively unknown at the time. Why did Outlander almost never happen? Speaking on the unofficial Outlander podcast Outcasts to actors and hosts David Berry and Tim Downey, executive producer Meryl Davis opened up about the pitching process for the show and how hard it was to get the series made. Davis explained, "We pitched it around town basically, and as at the time there were 7 books and they're huge. All of Diana's books are really long, and so everywhere we would go we would bring in the entire stack of books and put it on the table. Just to be like, look at all this amazing material. We're not going to run out. We'll all probably be dead before we run out of this material," type of thing. Actually, of all the places we pitched this, we pitched it to HBO, Showtime, all those normal people around town. Starz was the only place we went that they were not only the most interested and wanted to do the books, as they weren't asking us to go off book, but they had all read the first book, which was so impressive because these books are quite long. And we're all quite busy and most people don't have time to do that. From the get-go, we knew that was the perfect place to be because they didn't want us to go off the books. She went on to explain, "Some places were like, you are going to veer off book, right? We were like, no. What's the point of doing these books if we're not going to stick to them?" It was kind of how it came to be Outlander, part of it. From her words, it appears Starz gave the producers the free rein to stay faithful to Gabaldon's source material. She said the reason the novels were taken to the pitch meetings was to demonstrate in a visual way how much material the show potentially had and what they could do with it. This decision seems to have paid off for the show, which continues to get bigger with each season. Outlander may not become the show fans know and love today if it weren't for Starz picking it up. Reflecting on her relationship with the broadcaster and others, Davis said, "I love the people I work with, particularly at Starz. The executives at Sony and Starz backed Outlander from the outset." She continued, "It's been a relationship that's been lovely for me, and I find those relationships quite easy. I think the difficult is if they don't like something like someone's hairdo in dailies or script-wise. We get a lot of notes obviously." Davis added she was a mediator and navigated notes from actors, directors, studio executives and other producers. Over the years, Outlander has mostly stayed true to the books and honored the story Gabaldon set out to tell. However, as time has gone on, there have been more divergences from the novels for the sake of the television medium and brevity. There are going to be a total of 10 Outlander books, with Gabaldon working on the 9th manuscript, with the novel expected to be coming out soon. But it's unclear how much longer the TV series will run for, but there are hopes it could be a few more seasons yet. The actors Balfe and Heughan are contracted for season 7, so there could be at least this number, but it will be dependent on a renewal from Starz. Season 6 is looking to start filming soon as producers assess the situation with the coronavirus pandemic causing a delay.